Hi, you guys. So, I had a request asking for advice on how to meditate. And I'll tell you, I'm probably a good person to ask this question to because I get bored really easily. I'm also psychic, so I do a lot of meditation work, but it has to be active meditation, otherwise, I'll fall asleep. so, so, just to give you some examples here, how to meditate actively. So, to keep the meditation in motion without getting too relaxed, and then the next thing you know, it's, an hour later you took a nap or something of that kind. I love to walk, and I encourage people to walk every day if you can, especially walk in nature and a walk away from traffic, a place where there's no traffic around. That way, you can really feel that nature connection. But don't just walk for 15 minutes. I find that if I walk a mile and then I walk 2 miles, obviously, do what you can. But the longer that I walk for, the more I experience my mind clearing. And so the first little bit of the walk, I'll have thoughts and I'll have conversations and I'll have things going on. But as that starts to seep out and I've completed all of those explorations, I feel at peace. Like I don't feel like I can even access a thought anymore. And so now I'm going into an active meditation where I'm just simply completely clear in my mind and I'm looking around at nature. I'm listening to the birds now. I'm experiencing the gift of creation, which is also the gift of love, which is then healing my body. So, this is an example of an active meditation that anybody can participate in, and you don't have to have any type of special skill. You just simply have to go outside. But again, I find that if you can walk beyond the thoughts, so sometimes we're really in a rigmarole of a situation. We just need to think. And maybe you've walked for 2 miles and you're still pissed off and you're still thinking about stuff. It's okay to sit down at a picnic table somewhere. It's okay to just stop for a moment or even go back to your car, turn the air on if it's really hot, and just let your thoughts go after a nice long walk and just say, why am I thinking about this still? What is hurting me so bad inside? How can I let this go? And you start speaking to the invisible world about your issues, not trying to figure everything out inside yourself. How many times do we try to solve all of our own problems without asking anybody for help? And sometimes we don't have another human being out there that we could really understand what we're going through, or we could really talk to, or they live too far away and we haven't talked to them for so long, etc. So now you start connecting with the spirit realm simply by talking to the air. The air is listening, okay? That's like, we're afraid of Big Brother, But the air is Big Brother, but the Big Brother here is actually a brother that wants to give you a hug, a sister that wants to give you a hug, a mom and dad that wants to give you a hug. The invisible world is full of your best friends, your soulmates, your twin flames, your etc. It's full of love. Love that is reflective, love that is nurturing, love that is inspiring you to raise your vibration from fear and mind and ego into love, self-love, gentleness, patience, peace, acceptance. This is meditation. Now, old school style meditation. I always sit up, and I'm not a professional. I'm not like a Zen Buddhist. Like, I can't sit up straight. It hurts my back after a while. I got to practice it. That's fine. A lot of people are like me. I'm like a lot of people. But I'm also awesome psychic who has stuff to work on too. So I find that if I'm going to go into an active meditation where I'm going to close my eyes and connect with the spirit realm, okay, I will sit on the couch or I'll sit cozily on the bed. I will sit up. I will not lay down. I'll also be prepared to speak out loud, because if I don't speak out loud about my experience or what I want to experience, I'll fall asleep. So that's fine. This is my specific style. It works for me. It might not be what other people are looking for. A lot of people out there say you need to quiet the mind in order to meditate. Sometimes we quiet the mind and we wonder, well, what's the point of this? I feel like I'm getting nothing out of this. That's because you actually are in a state of being within your life where you need interaction, where you need the activity. And through the activity, that purifies the mind, like the walk I'm talking about. You just continue to walk until you have nothing else to think about. Then you do this every single day until you finally reach a point where you're just like okay to let that stuff go and just enjoy and appreciate the walk for as it is. So a meditation, I sit up on the bed, but I'm also psychic, so I go into a psychic experience, okay? And I talk out loud about it, no different than I do in my videos. So I relax, I close my eyes, and I share my heart, okay? People who aren't at my level of psychic experience, they're still beginners. What is sharing your heart as a beginner? It's talking to the invisible people, okay? It's sharing what isn't working in your life. It's allowing the conversation to rumble out as a human because you're learning how to transition from being human into being spirit, okay? So accept that you are in this place right now in your life and you don't have to figure it out immediately, but this is the technique that transitions you into figuring it out more than this, okay? So let's say you're human about it. You simply want to talk to the spirit realm about what's going on. So you talk to the spirit realm out loud and you need to listen to yourself speaking. Now take a moment to pause after you've said everything you need to say. You can even have a conversation with yourself and yourself responds back and say, why are you so frustrated all the time? Why are you, but be honest. Like don't get defensive with yourself. Let yourself talk to you, but actually appreciate the perspectives. I mean, you're just talking to yourself right now. And this is actually a sane, normal experience. And I think people who are sane and grounded in balance are not ashamed or afraid to talk to themselves and even have conversations with themselves. In the spirit realm, I can be many, many versions of myself. I can be male, female, third-party observer, and within your heart all simultaneously at one time. I can be in different dimensions of your totality at the same time. So for us to simply be in a conversation with ourselves is really not that hard. Me talking about my experience, me now saying I don't know why this is always happening to me. This is just us rumbling and getting it out, okay? Now, once we've said everything, okay? Now we wait for our heart to say something back. Our heart is a reflection of love, all right? So what does love look like to you? Bam. Is it male or female? Give it a face. Standing right there before you. Close your eyes. Is it a child? Is it a dragon? Does love look like a wise old tree? Is it a starry night sky? Is it a pond with a swan in it? Is it a scholarly spirit guide? Just tell me right now. You close your eyes. You've said everything you need to say. Now it's time to stop with the head and go into the heart, okay? Now it's time to let the other side, the spirit realm, speak. If we don't know how to access the spirit realm because we're too far in our head, we have to make it up, okay? But what you're making up is actually what you already know inside yourself. So this isn't playing pretend. We're just playing pretend in order to override the mind. All right, so we're going to play pretend that love has a face and love has a gender. Love could be an animal. It could be a mythical creature. It could be a fairy. It could be a pond. It could be water itself. It could be anything. Now I want you to visualize what love looks like, okay? And I want you to not resist love. In your meditation, you're going to talk out loud and say, okay, I see love to me. It reminds me of a duck. This duck is quacking in a silly way and it's asking me to follow it down a pathway. I don't know why this is happening. I'm going to follow the duck down the pathway now. I see there's lots of little baby ducks. The duck keeps quacking at me like he's telling me to come on, down the pathway. Hurry. I say thank you for noticing me. Thank you for acknowledging me. Can I be part of your family? The duck quacks and claps its feathers as it's still walking. You say, but I'm afraid to go into the dark forest. The duck says, why are you afraid? You're with me and a bunch of your family members. Look at all these ducklings. We're in this together. We'll take care of you and you will take care of us. Oh, really? Yes. Do not be afraid of the dark forest. It's only teaching you about yourself. Welcome the experience. Don't try to shield away from it. Welcome it. You say, oh, all this stuff, see here, I just gave you a live example of me talking to myself, but love is a duck, so I'm not really talking to me, I'm talking to a duck, and the duck is telling me wise messages about how to find balance in my life right now. And that my greatest concerns and worries are in the form of a scary dark forest. But see, I'm not making any of this stuff up. I'm actually just trying to welcome my heart to show me what love looks like. I'm going to pretend if nothing comes to me, I'm just going to pretend that, okay, love looks like it looks like my best friend from, third grade. And there I see her, and I've missed her a lot, and I'm starting to see that she's becoming brighter and brighter, and I'm starting to see she's developing angel wings. And I'm just so happy to see her, and I say, why are you full of it? What are these angel wings? Are you my spirit guide or something? There's nothing said, just radiating love and a smile. I'm just in awe right now. I don't even know what to do. And this massive angel just smiles. And she's so much larger than I am, and she doesn't look anything like my third grade friend anymore. She's radiating pink hues, and they're surrounding me, and I'm starting to cry. I feel like I've missed her for a really long time. I feel like I've missed you. You see, this is another example. This is active meditation. Now, let's think about this. Let's go lay down on the bed and go into pure silence and try to heal from that. It's very difficult. But when you go into a place where you are participating in healing yourself, talking through the experiences with love, and you got to give love a chance. It's not just all about you, because love is also you, and love needs to have a voice that speaks back to you, okay? And that voice that's speaking back may feel like imagination, etc., but it's your real spirit guides, it's your real angel guides, it's a real soul and your higher self that is giving you wisdom, okay? So that's all I'm going to share for this video. I hope this gives you something to work with. If you're interested in psychic development, energy work, please contact me at my website. You can order a session there at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. I'm not the savviest at getting back to emails because I'm really busy. But if you're interested, please get yourself booked into my calendar, and I would love to visit with you one-on-one through a psychic mentoring session, psychic development package, through a soul rebirth journey, which is 60 minutes of extremely intensive energy work and wisdom. I'm here to transform your life, teach you about yourself, give you energetic lift, ascension energy gifts, so you can access who you truly are and continue to grow on this journey called life, which is also called love. Life is also love, right? So you can get in touch with me that way. I'm here to help. And then also I'm on Patreon too. I have 2 groups on Patreon. One is called Love and Gratitude. The other is a psychic development group. So you can check me out there. It's also at Abbey Normal's Wisdom Quest. So I want to thank you all for your love and support, for your beautiful comments. And I wish you all a wonderful day.